Hello Year 5, so today we're going to be starting our new topic, which is coding on Purple Mash, and today we're going to be coding collision detection. So let's start by asking, what is coding? So coding is the method of giving instructions to a computer to perform a specific task. So coding is what makes it possible for us to create computer software, apps and websites. So your browser, like Google Chrome, your operating system, it might be Mac or Windows, the apps on your phone, Facebook, YouTube, websites, they're all made with code. So code looks something like this. It's a bunch of words that humans can understand, but computers can understand it as well. So this is just an example of something called Python, and this just prints a message to the screen. So if you like, you can go on the slides and there's a video for you to watch about code. So what's an algorithm? And there's also another video that you can watch by clicking on the slides. So an algorithm is a sequence of instructions or a set of rules that are followed to complete a task. So it's something that happens step by step and the code can understand what to do. So for example, if we're moving a character on the screen, the first step is to make the character move right, and then the second step is to make the character move to the left. So it's just instructions that the program is going to follow, but this YouTube video explains it really well. Collision detection. So what do you think this coding concept means? And I've got some pictures here to give you a clue. You can also think of the word collision and what kind of situation we use that word in. Let's have a look. Collision detection is a computational problem of detecting the intersection, so when two things meet, of two or more objects. So for example, in this picture, we have the ball colliding with the wall, and in this picture we have the ball colliding with the ground, and this helps us code different things in our games. So why do you think collision detection is useful when programming? So it's useful because it helps us detect when objects are touching, and it helps us code what happens after the collision has been detected. So after this ball hits the wall, what's going to happen? So in this example, there might be a sound effect, there might be an animation. So for example, in Super Mario, if a player touches an enemy, they'll lose a life, or if it touches a reward, he might become bigger, he might gain a point. So that uses collision detection. We also have detecting if it's touching the edge of the screen so that we can make it move away and not go off the screen. We can also use collision detection to see if objects bump into each other. So if we look at this animation, the balls are bumping into each other and then they move away. So today you're going to be completing the Turtle Crossing Gorilla guided lesson. You can go ahead and log into Purple Mash, so use a web browser such as Google Chrome and search MyUSO, and then click the first link. Then click the USO login button and use your Frog username and password and click on Purple Mash. Once you've logged into Purple Mash, you can click Computing and then To Code, and then go down to Gorilla and we're going to click Turtle Road Crossing. Click Launch App, and we have 5 levels today and we're going to click number 1. So it says make the vehicles move by setting their speed. So we have a video here that explains what to do, and if you ever get stuck, you can click the question mark and then the hint button, and it's going to show a video that explains how to solve the level. So let's do the first few together. We're going to start with vehicle and we're going to set the speed and maybe 5, and then the racer, drag it underneath, set the speed to 5, the lorry and the buggy. So speed equals set to, click on the green and type your number and make sure that they're all the same and press play. So now we can see the cars are moving, so we can move on to the next challenge. So this tells you that you completed the challenge successfully and you can move on to the next level. Make the turtle controllable using the arrow keys. So I'm going to drag the when key block. So when key right, and for this you need to use the right arrow key on your keyboard. So I'm going to press it and it's going to come up. I'm going to make the turtle, drag that and make it move right. I'm going to use another when key, and this time I'm going to press my left arrow key and make the turtle move left. And then another one, up, make my turtle move up, and then when key down, make my turtle move down. So press play. So if I go, my turtle can move left and right. Now, our lesson today was all about collision detection, so I just want you to think about what should actually happen if I came onto the road and the cars were driving. So this reminds me of that game on the iPad or the iPhone or a tablet called Crossy Roads, where you have an animal to cross the road. So just think about how we could achieve that using the code. So go on to the next challenge. Press OK. Add collision detection for when the turtle is hit by a vehicle. So I'll do the first one with you, and then you can do the rest on your own. I'm going to drag the collision detection block underneath. So it says when something collides with something. So my first one's going to be when the turtle collides with, I can do it car by car, or I can do any vehicle. So I'm going to click that. I can restart the game. So let's press play. Oh, I go back to the beginning. Am I going to make it? Cross, 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 cross. And I've won. But if I go back, it restarts the game. And I can go to the next challenge. That says add another collision detection for the food. When the turtle collides with the food, play a sound and hide the food. So we're going to need something like this, but now we want the sound to play and we want the food to disappear. So I'll just show you how we can make the food disappear, so you can use the hide button. But I think we've done enough together already, and you can try do that on your own. Remember, you can click the question mark and it will show you a hint. At the end, go to the menu and click save. You can go to your class, so for example 5Ash, and then coding 1, type your name, and click save so I can check out your work afterwards. Have fun!